Bats. I like bats. And I've got two of them here. The first one is the Worth Search and Destroy. And I picked it up for $8. And it looked like these were going for, well, there were a few listed for around 160, 180, but only one had sold. And so I really wanted this to sell, so I put it at 99 bucks, and it sold within like 20 or 30 minutes, which is fantastic because I wanted it to go quick. The next one that I have here is the Micken Freak Bat, and I also paid $7 for this one as well, and I've got it listed for about 100, which is roughly where it should be priced at. But again, it's composite, and looking forward to this one selling as well because they're durable. They're easy to ship. They're not going to break in shipment, and it doesn't take much to get them packed up as long as you get the right box. So I'd encourage you to go ahead and buy those golf club boxes. What I call them, they're the ones that I get are 4x4 by 40 inches, I think, and then it's super simple to pack up something like this. But don't overlook bats. So Worth, Micken, D. Marini are good ones to look out for. Louisville Slugger, you can find them as well. That can be worth something. And you're really looking for the adult ones. The youth bats, I've never found one that's worth anything. They just don't go for the same money. You were looking for the adult bats, and those are the ones where the money is. All right, something else I got over here I picked up is this Scan Snap IX50. I paid 20 bucks for it. I've got a power cord on the way. Didn't have the power adapters. It was like 11 bucks for that. I did another video on when you're missing power cords on things. But this will go for around 110, 120, so I'll be 30, 35 bucks all in. So very excited about this. Sad stories sometimes when you resell. This is a Train Track. Get out of my face. Train Track controller, and I bought it on auction at a local auction house here, and you don't really know what you're getting, and you can't return them. And I paid 32 bucks for it, but it would go for like 120 if it worked, but it doesn't work. So I took an offer yesterday for 20 bucks. I paid 32. I'm selling it for 20, so I'm going to take a hit, but that's how it goes sometimes. You just got to try it with the auctions and see where you end up. Now, calculators. I want to talk about calculators a little bit because you'll find these frequently and there can be money in them. Now, the most common one to find that is worth something is the TI-83 Plus. Now, the TI-83 regular is not worth anything. I don't mess with it, but it's the Plus that you want. And I pick them up for $7 or $8 regularly, and they'll sell for 20 or 25, and what I'll do is I'll get 10 or 15. I had 15 the other day, and lot them up and sell them that way. They will sell quickly. Just got to make sure to test them, but these are pretty durable. They're in demand, at the beginning of the school year more often, but you'll find them all the time. Sometimes I find them for $2 and 20, 25 bucks. You can lot them up, sell them individually if you want, and that's how that can work. Then there's the TI-84 Plus. This is just a regular one. There's also the Silver Edition, but these go for about 50. The Silver Edition will go for a little bit more. I listed this, and within I think half an hour, 45 minutes, it sold for 50 bucks plus shipping. So it's the TI-84 Plus. These are two that I look out for. You find this periodically. Then we've got the TI-89, and these go for about, this titanium version will go for around 50 as well. Problem with these bad boys is frequently they've got issues with them where the pixels on the screen aren't displaying properly. It's not like the pixels on the screen are shot. It's just like it won't display certain information, and then if it's displaying different information with those exact same pixels, it'll show just fine. And I've gotten several that just don't work at all. So you see the TI-89 and the regular, this is titanium, like I said. There's also the regular one, goes for a little bit less. Be sure to test it and pay really close attention because these are kind of finicky, and in fact this one's got issues, so I'm gonna have to sell it for not very much. And then jumping over to a Casio. I don't find Casios as often, but this is the FX9750G3. It's not worth a ton except for this is pink, so I can get a little bit more money for it. I paid $8. It'll go for 35 plus shipping, maybe 33, and so not a huge win, but calculators are easy to test and easy to ship. You just knock them out really quickly. So looking out for some of the Casio brands as well. TI is the most common, but what you really want to find are these HPs. And this is the first one I've ever found. This is the HP 50G, and I paid $8 for this as well, but it will go for 100 or more, just depending on whether you have the case with it. There's a cord that comes with it as well. I don't have the cover, so I've got it listed for 110, I think. But it should go for, no, I'm sorry, I don't have it for 110. I've got it listed for 130, so I'm high with it, but I think I can get it to go for around 100 or 110 without much difficulty. Again, paying $8 for it, and easily it'll go for 90. So look out for the HP calculators. And the thing that's funny about this is, it was like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, thrift nerd number one, Evan, my son, said, "Hey Dad, I just learned that these HP calculators go for better money, so we should look out for them." He's never found one either. And 2 or 3 weeks later, I find one. It was weird. It was like the universe is speaking somehow. I don't know. It was kind of weird. But anyway, so that's some things to look out for when you are thinking about calculators. There are a lot of TI brands, models. So be careful, because if it's not one of these I listed, there's a really good chance that it's not worth anything. So don't get too excited when you see them. And if you don't have the cover, the price will come down a little bit as well. But those are some things that I've got in the house, some things that have sold, some things that I'm going to sell very quickly, hopefully. So until next time, bye.
If you are an eBay reseller or thinking of becoming one because of debt, you should check out the Financial Acumen course, as seen on World Business with Kathy Ireland. The Financial Acumen course is designed to teach you all the things you never learned about money, debt, and investments in school, but should have. It teaches you how to take control of your finances with proven principles and strategies to get out of debt and build your retirement nest egg for a wealthy lifestyle. The course is fully narrated and includes videos and animations, along with exercises and assignments that are supported by a downloadable workbook. And I spent an afternoon discussing it with supermodel turned businesswoman Kathy Ireland. You can see that conversation over at yourdebtfreefuture.com. The course is not giving financial advice. It is simply teaching concepts that will supercharge your financial literacy and make you more money savvy. To get started, head over to yourdebtfreefuture.com. Until next time, happy thrifting.